All right, welcome back to What Do You Believe? All right, so it's been a while. It's been like a 2 weeks since we've done a podcast.
Yeah, probably had. Did you do one last week?
No, I didn't. I was lazy. I'm sorry, everybody. I know my uncle was like, "Hey, what are you gonna do?" And I'm like, "Man, I gotta work on sleeping." And that's what I did.
Well, we did the Marriott thing.
Oh yeah, we did have to do a Marriott thing. I actually had to work. But anyways, so the Super Bowl was last night. I hope everybody enjoyed it who watched it. I didn't watch it. I slept through it, but I was actually invited to a Super Bowl party, and I was going to go, and I was like, oh, I'll have a little beer. Like, I just drank one beer and had a good, like, big lunch and a bowl of ice cream. And then I passed out for like 4 hours.
That's pretty funny. But you passed out at the person's house?
No, I passed out here before I went there, and I never went there. And I was like, oh, man, I missed the whole thing.
Oh, that's pretty funny, man. Oh, you like drank the beer here. You're like, I'm going to pre-game.
You only drink one beer, too, man. I'm such a lightweight these days.
Dude, that doesn't... I'm the same way, man. I'll drink one beer and that's it.
I was just like, oh.
I don't even like the way beer makes me feel half the time.
Oh, yeah? What do you drink? Nothing?
No, yeah, basically. I mean, I don't know. I drank over Christmas back in Oklahoma a little bit. It's been a while since it's weird. I'll go in phases. Like later on this year, I don't know when, but it'll probably happen where I'll suddenly want to go get like a half a pint or a pint or something like that. And I'll probably like want to do that for like a month or two in a row. So like maybe I'll drink but then I'll go to the brewery and I won't even get a full pint. I'll just ask for a half pour. And then I'll get the half pour, I'll drink it, and I'll be done. I'm like, all right, good. But then I'll do that again the next day if there's another good beer. It's like I need a home brew, so I can just have like a little sip of it.
Dude, my neighbor Marlon had some really good. It was like maybe 13% beer, or I mean 13% alcohol.
Ooh, that's intense. He made it upstairs?
No, oh no, he got it from some brewery, but he had it in one of those big old, I don't know.
Oh, growler.
Yeah,
he has a growler, like that blue one I have.
Yeah.
Those are good. The only problem with the growler, I found this out, is once you open it, you have to drink it. So if you get like 64 ounces, hey, by the way, it's rattling in this ear, but that's okay.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I told you.
Okay.
It'd be buzzing. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like if you get 64 ounces, once you open that, you have to drink 64 ounces. How many ounces in a pint? 16?
Yeah, I think that's why he gave me some.
So yeah, it's like.
He's like, yeah, drink some. I drank a very small glass of it, and I was like, whoa.
Was it good?
I mean, it was pretty good.
Nice.
I saw Phantom Thread.
Oh yeah, what did you think? I thought it was pretty good.
I thought it was pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, people were talking shit on it, so I was expecting it to not be good, and then maybe it's because I had low expectations. I was really thought it was a good movie.
Dude, there's plenty of times that I was laughing out loud in the theater, like ha ha.
That's definitely the funniest collaboration with Paul Thomas Anderson.
And it was amazing. It was brilliant. Yeah. Like if you didn't like it, it's because I don't think you could. I
should go watch it again. You're right. I need to go watch it a second time. You know they're playing it in 35 millimeter over on Vista Theater, like right at the Sunset Junction. It's like a really big theater. It's really nice. You should go over there and check it out.
I definitely got to go see They Live. It's coming up in March.
What's that?
It's like at midnight or something.
Oh, They Live.
Yeah.
The movie.
Yeah, they're going to play that. It's coming up soon down in Culver City at 12 o'clock at midnight. Coming up real soon. I got to figure out when.
Wait, They Live. Is this the one I'm thinking of?
It's the one
that I was talking about?
The John Carpenter one that you told me about that went saw.
Yeah, let's find out, man.
Yeah, I think it's
Newark Theater, Friday, March 2nd.
March 2nd, yep. That's when they're doing it super soon. It's like in a month. Well, less than a month now.
I'm always afraid to buy a ticket online ahead of time. It's going to sell out. I'm going to buy it right now as I'm on the podcast.
You're going to buy it right now?
Yeah, literally. It's probably already sold out. Have you checked those tickets?
No.
Those might sell out like in an hour.
Yeah, I just found out about it a couple weeks ago.
Fuck, let's see if it's sold out.
And I was like, oh, man, I want to check. I want to go see that. Because I bet you all the aliens in Los Angeles are going to go see it.
Oh, the real aliens?
Yeah, the real aliens. They're like,
You set about beating the shit out of all the patrons. The cops arrive. You're like, no. Try to pull off their wig.
Or go there with like a aluminum foil covering my head. Like, you're not getting to my brain.
Yeah.
Where there's I don't know. There's got to be some kind of glasses, like maybe welder's glasses or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying
That
to
I can
find
wear
that right
that
now.
they can't see my soul and read my thoughts.
They have a couple. Let's see. Shit, where's it at?
Because they do that in a grocery store sometimes. Like I'll be walking in the grocery store and people just start like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you're thinking that." I'm like, "What? I didn't say that out loud. I didn't say anything out loud." Like people just like staring. It's crazy.
Oh, you're just saying like sometimes you'll walk in and like you're just saying sometimes people look at you while you're staring at that.
Yeah,
type of
they're
thing?
aliens.
Yeah.
They're
Okay,
aliens.
no, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh my god, a real human just walked in." Like they're all shocked because there's so many aliens here.
March 2nd? Is that what it was? Oh, Lucy, they live.
But what else happened since we've been gone the past 2 weeks? The country's still together. We're still here.
Oh man, it's $12.
We haven't been bombed yet. What else happened since we've been gone, David?
What did we talk about last time? We
I don't know. We talked a lot. Well, Bitcoin's gone down.
Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, wasn't I supposed to go set about doing something 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, you're like,
I didn't do any of that.
You're like,
by the
I'm
way.
going to do an experiment. I'm going to buy some Bitcoin.
Yeah, that did not happen. Well, thank God.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
it
Thank
worked
God I
out.
didn't buy any Bitcoin.
It worked out so well.
See, being lazy sometimes can be to your advantage.
Procrastinating. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Yeah, dude, it probably dropped like 50% since
Oh
last
man,
time.
it's dropped a lot.
What was that at last time we talked?
I think it was like 10. Now it's like 7. Some like 30%.
Yeah, and then some of those other ones dropped a lot. The one Blake has, whew, man, he should have sold.
Oh yeah.
He probably lost like $100,000 by not selling. It's crazy.
But something that I have noticed is that like Ripple, I bought it at 70 cents when Bitcoin was maybe at like $13 a Bitcoin, and now it's back at 71 cents and Bitcoin's $7,000. So it's actually gaining value, like Ripple is.
Don't you have Tron?
Technically? Yeah, I got a little bit of that too.
Is Tron below what you bought it at?
Yes, it is now.
Yeah, that one.
Or it's
dropped
like
a lot.
right at it. I don't
What's
know.
that?
I quit looking at it, but I've also been diversifying. Sorry about that. I've also been diversifying. I don't put all my eggs in one basket. I've also been buying like regular stocks.
Dude, Tron's below 3 cents now.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've been buying regular stocks and they've been doing awesome.
That's good.
So
Did they do okay today?
Yay
Did you
stock
see
market.
The stock market had like a big drop today.
Well, I checked mine today, and whatever I have was doing all right.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about because the stuff you do, it might be.
But we won't get into the details. You know what I mean?
Why does the financial markets overcalibrate? Some dude
Let's see.
from Fraser just died.
Oh yeah, here's a shout out to Mark Dice. If you don't watch Mark Dice, you need to watch Mark Dice. He's hilarious.
Yeah, his stuff's pretty funny.
I've been watching all of his videos for the past, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months. He's really good.
Yeah, have you bought his shirts? Were you the one that bought his shirts?
I'm definitely going to buy one for a buddy of mine because my buddy he's never heard of Mark Dice. He sent me this text message. Oh my God, I had this cockolin.
Oh yeah, you sent me that.
Yeah, oh my God, that's what happened. We
Dude,
can
but
talk
you sent
about
me
that.
you sent me a few of those, and like I was like, Kyle's really zoned in on this. You sent me a screenshot that I didn't understand. The screenshot was a message board or something.
No, so yeah, it was an article that some CNN reporter did about how some
No. You sent me something else, not the article, not the CNN article. Dude, what's so funny is everything that you sent me.
a screenshot. Yeah.
Kevin Rendon sends me
I
also.
sent you a screenshot about one dude said, I like my wife like I like my coffee without somebody else's dick in it.
Yeah, pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
But where'd you find that? Like a message board or something?
It was on Facebook. It was other people that was making comments on
Dude, would you actually wear
on
these
the
shirts?
article, and I just thought that was hilarious.
Oh, that would be, dude. See, I would not be brave enough to wear that shirt.
Build the wall.
Or how about this one? Even this shirt, man, is going to cause you so much trouble
Yeah.
in LA. Like, you can't go to a bar with that shirt and expect to. You're going to like.
So we're looking at Mark Dice merchandise, and he's got a shirt that says "Build a Wall." He has one that says "There are two genders," and it has a male and female like restroom symbol.
Beware zombies. That can't be Mark Dice.
I don't know.
Unless
But
the back says something.
I think that's this kind of stuff though. And
Oh, that's definitely Mark Dice. Yeah,
the cure liberalism. That's hilarious. Like, I don't think all liberals are crazy. Just the really, 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 really far left ones that give their children hormones before the age of 18.
Yeah, there's probably people out there
You are
doing that.
crazy. You have a mental disorder, and people should point that out and send you to a mental disorder. But I think Ronald Reagan closed them all down.
Wait, is that actually a thing? Are there people out there giving hormones to their kids
Here.
because they're transgender kids?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They say that to the parents, and the parents. Dude, I wonder who these parents really are doing that though. I think it's few and far between.
Yeah, but I mean, they still exist. One guy's like a movie producer, like, well known, and he's like tweeting it out, like letting everybody, the world know, like, this is what we're doing for our child. I'm like, yeah, you're risking their life, bro. And yours too when they grow up.
The Wachowski brothers are now the Wachowski sisters.
No way.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, years ago. You never knew that? No. You know who the Wachowski brothers are?
You talking about the ones that did The Matrix?
Yeah. And they also did V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
Let me, dude. This is gonna be classic podcast material. I just want you to see
this is blowing my mind. So David's saying that the Wachowski brothers are now the Wachowski sisters, and they both transitioned to women. You're saying this. This is what happened.
Here's one of them.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah, they transitioned.
I'm going to have to put that up. I'm going to have to put this up on the YouTube.
Maybe this is the both of them.
That's crazy.
Maybe that's the two of them together.
Okay, I think it's just one.
No, they're definitely. They're now known as the Wachowski sisters.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they no longer brand themselves as the Wachowski brothers.
All right.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
What's really crazy is you would
welcome
think
to 2018.
Yeah, I know. Right? Yeah, you would think that they're like like anti-conspiracy theorists from their movies, but no. Turns out they're sucked in. The Wachowskis.
The older I get, the more conspiracy theorist I get. The more I learn. It's like,
Lana?
This is not quite right.
Larry is now Lana, and Andrew is now Lily.
Andrew and Lily.
They are siblings.
Larry, Lana and Lily.
Yeah, and are both trans women collected known as Wachowskis.
Oh, Lana.
I know. I was like, great for me. That's sort of trouble am I starting. Thankfully, it's spelled differently.
Oh, okay.
This only has one N.
Sweet.
What happened to them afterwards? Like, they made V for Vendetta. That was a pretty good movie. And then they just disappeared.
Yeah. I mean...
oh, wait, actually, I know what happened to them. They went trans.
They went trans. And now they're probably transing it out.
They butcher their bodies. Oh, yeah, they make Jupiter Ascending.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Jupiter.
I never saw that one. Let's see. Wow, that one bombed bad. They spent $176 million and only made 184. So basically just broke even.
That is bad for these days. Like,
oh, yeah,
Get Out. Yeah. Oh, my God. Get Out on Get Out, bro.
Yeah. I saw that. I just finally saw that. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw it a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. I saw it in the theater.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea. I don't know. I thought it was okay. I thought it was one of the better films I've seen, like, in general lately.
It was an entertaining, like, independent movie, basically.
Yeah.
It was just like an indie. It was. It's like it was comedic and stuff, but it's also like just kind of pushing the whole racist thing.
Yeah, it
and
is.
You know who made it was one of the dudes from like Keenan and Peele or someone, right?
Yeah.
Like one of these old Nickelodeon child actors, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I wonder if he actually put his own money.
No, it was not Keenan. It was Keen Peele. No, something Peele.
Yeah, let's find out. Let's Google it.
Yeah. But I know for a fact it had like a $5 million budget and it's made over $200 million.
It's insane. Yeah, it's nuts.
Like, that is ridiculous. You put $5 down, you get over $200 back, and then you multiply that by a million. That's not a bad deal. What's his name? I know his last name's Peele.
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele. Jesus, I'm sorry, Jordan. Don't hate me, Jordan, because I didn't know your first name. I worked this party when they it was like a party celebrating the fact that it was breaking all these records. It wasn't the release party. It was like they're like, oh my god, we made a shitload of money. Let's throw another party for that. And
what's funny is he's married to a white chick. That's his wife.
But he was. It's so funny, like when you the different kinds of people you meet, but like all the people there were super nice. Everybody was super nice.
At the Get Out party?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. You were at it.
Yeah, like there are a lot of different vibes you get from the people while working a party, and everybody was super nice. I feel like that's probably why I made so much money. Like if you get a good people doing a good project, and it like creates a good energy.
Did you see all the actors there?
Yeah, everybody was there.
That's cool.
What
was the party for?
Oh hell, we made a lot of money off it.
Oh, it's so funny. They probably couldn't have believed it. I doubt they were expecting it.
It's like the Netflix. We got 100,000 subscribers now. We just made a lot of money. Oh god.
Is it spilling?
Oh no, I drank most of it.
Oh cool.
It's just like celebrating.
Yeah, dude. You think that they were planning or had any expectation that they were going to make that much? I don't think there's any way you can like anticipate that type of success.
Not like I don't think they thought it would make that much.
I wonder who financed it, because that's who gets like claims. I think on the like. I wonder who owned the claim on the money.
I think it was Paramount or something.
I wonder how that works. Do you know? I think it can basically work any way that they come up with.
Yeah, I feel like he didn't get a large cut of whatever is happening. He's not getting a huge cut. Yeah. Because he's not. This is like his first little baby. They don't give you like a huge. Yeah.
But see, sometimes they do. Like Mel Gibson, when he did Passion of the Christ, he couldn't get anyone to fund it, so he funded it himself, and it became a huge success.
Yeah, but he did Braveheart before that, right?
But no one would fund the Passion movie. I was reading about it, and then like another. Example,
but he had the money because of Braveheart.
You're saying But see, a lot of actors are not brave enough to put up their own money. Most actors, they won't put up their own money for stuff.
Except for Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, that guy's crazy.
I love Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, I know he's nuts.
Clint Eastwood cast me.
From what I heard, Clint Eastwood has been putting up his own. Like he did the Dollar Trilogy series, those first three, like the Good, the Bad, the Ugly, for a few dollars more, and what's the third one? Anyways, he took the money from those that he made, and he opened his own little production company. He's been basically reinvesting his own money ever since then.
He's smart.
Like
dude.
Every movie since then has been funded by him. I don't know how true it is, but like there's another movie he's coming out with. I just saw the previews for it. Actually, when I was watching Get Out,
the 15, 17, something like that.
Yeah, I wonder if that one's gonna be.
It's like a train ride in Europe.
He's doing these movies that are like based on real events. Like, did you see the Airplane movie? The one where Tom Hanks is the pilot in the airplane, Miracle on the Hudson one.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Like that's a hard movie because you have to basically make a movie about an event that lasts like 2 minutes. You have to somehow create like an hour and 50-minute storyline out of a 2-minute event. And like in that movie, they just kept reflashing back to the event, and they kept on showing different snippets of the event. I don't know if you remember how they did it. Because when I was watching, I was like, how are they going to come up with the idea for? It's like they just kept going back to the event. And like, how can we keep showing the same event over and over throughout the movie? Let's just show like different segments of the same event, and like build up a storyline throughout the movie as we do all these different flashbacks on like different points of the crash on the water. And like, what are they gonna do on the train thing? Because the train thing lasts. It's like, I think on the train. Do you know what the train one's about?
Yeah, there's some kind of terrorists on the train, and
I guess
they're heroes that killed the terrorist. Or
no, I think they just held them down. It's just like these two American soldiers were basically on leave, and they were probably on the train to go get laid, and they were probably like partying, and then some dude like pulled out a gun or something. I don't know, like decided he's gonna like bomb the train suddenly, and then these two American soldiers they didn't have any obligations or guns on them. They were like, let's tackle him. I think they just tackled him and they held him down, and that's the whole thing. That's all that happened. From what I understand, like that's the whole thing. And then,
but it takes a lot of guts to do that, dude.
Oh yeah, totally, it does. But just what I'm thinking is like, how are you gonna make a 2-hour movie out of that? Like, I'm gonna watch it. I know. I want to see how he does it. It's like that's hard, man. He's making it. Oh, and then he cast the actual soldiers. He didn't even get actors. It's the actual soldiers that did
That's
it.
what's up, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty interesting. Yeah. So it's like, I wonder if their acting's gonna be good. He'll come out with something, I'm sure.
Yeah. He's good, man. I have all
That's
faith.
unbelievable how old he is, and he's still
Still doing it,
the
yeah.
ballpark. Yeah, I mean he's like 87 probably, or 86, 85. It's
Grizzled
unreal.
old.
It'd be cool to see him. I saw him. I've only seen him once. It'd be cool to see him again though.
Yeah.
'Cause-
We should get him on the podcast.
Dude,
we
that
should
would
tweet
shoot you
it.
to fame.
Should tweet it out.
I saw Joe Rogan had Mel Gibson on his podcast.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. But
But-
he was talking about like some kind of stem cell
Yeah,
that he's kind of
You
he's
know.
researching and promoting and trying to like, all right, bro.
yeah, dude, 100%. Mel Gibson had like a conversation with Joe Rogan before the podcast. He's like, whatever you do, you cannot bring up anything except for this. Because Joe Rogan didn't even try to bring up anything else other than what they were talking about. Like,
Right,
they
right.
had to talk about, like, we're going to stay on topic. I don't want to talk about movies or anything else.
Right.
I don't want to talk about the fact that I'm Mel Gibson. It's almost like they just brushed over the fact that he's like Mel Gibson. You know what I mean?
We're here to sell this product.
Yeah, you
My
think Mel
face
Gibson's
is on the
making-
website.
Oh, is his face on it?
I think so.
Oh,
I think I
so
checked
he's-
it out when I was like, all right, let me check this out. You know.
That's great. Man, you're probably right. I bet Mel Gibson's making money off that stuff.
Of course.
Ah, I
But
hadn't
he's
thought
like,
of that.
well, I believe in it, so of course I'm going to put my face on it.
Yeah, is that what he said in the pod?
No, I'm just.
Yeah, I got you.
That's just
yeah.
the mentality.
Oh, you're right, man. I hadn't thought of that part. Because I listened to most of the podcast, but it's like when I was in the show, I was like kind of listening. You know?
Stick these needles in your arm, you'll feel like new.
Would you do that, like stem cell? I feel like if I would do that before I took chemo, I say that much. Like if the doctors told me and I was trying like all the hippie stuff and nothing was working and I looked like I was gonna die. Well, dude, I would definitely do hippie stuff before I did
Right.
anything like that for cancer or something. They're like none of that stuff worked. Nothing was working. Looked like I was gonna die. And it has like either some sort of crazy stem cell thing down in where are they at? They're down in Ecuador, right? Or no, Honduras, Nicaragua. I don't know. Panama.
Panama.
Yeah, they go down to Panama. It's like go to Panama and do that,
Panama.
or take chemo. I would definitely do the Panama
Yeah.
thing.
Chemo, dude.
Dude, yeah, I would not. No way.
There's got to be a better way than chemo. Like
After what I've seen.
with all of our technology and all of our knowledge and all of what humans have obtained to now, like there's got to be something better than chemo.
Chemo has its roots
Jesus.
in like chemical warfare from World War One. You like talk about conspiracies and stuff. Just go watch some like medical cancer industry conspiracy videos. It's nuts. I mean, they're literally taking some of the chemicals that they used to spray on the enemy soldiers.
Like Agent Orange or something like that.
Yeah, before that though, that's like Vietnam era. But I'm probably
Like mustard gas.
yeah, literally from World War One, and they're actually taking those same things and kind of like modifying them a little, and then injecting them into people's bodies. And, like it's really crazy.
Yes,
And it's
this
like,
will help you.
yeah, and like just before that, they were killing people. I mean, it's like no wonder people had these terrible reactions, and they usually die from it. Like, oh man,
Because it's deadly.
yeah. Have you ever seen anyone on chemo?
What?
Oh, do you
Do I
ever,
have seen people on chemo?
yeah,
Yes,
you ever,
of
yeah,
course.
it's brutal. Yeah,
Of course.
yeah, it sucks.
I've known friends who have survived chemotherapy and come out the other end.
That's good.
It's crazy.
Wait, how old are your friends?
Oh, dude, I know this one chick. She's like, she had a young, like I went to college with her.
See, that's nuts,
She's
man.
gorgeous. Like
That's
you
crazy
would
to be
totally not
30s.
expect like a young girl like her to get chemo, and all of a sudden, you see the Instagram pictures, and she's like connected to this where she's getting the bag or whatever.
Dude, I do not understand the social media culture where people would actually feel the need to like they're like she's going through that terrible stuff and then she wants to like post it. Like I feel like that would be such a personal thing for me. I wouldn't even want pictures like that, but people do that now. It's like pretty common where people will post their
Well,
their,
yeah,
like,
I mean, you got little kids that get cancer for no reason, like,
yeah.
and they see older kids or maybe kids that are maybe older, just a little bit older, or people that are in 20s or 30s, and it maybe gives them a community. you
Yeah,
know?
you're probably right. Totally. There probably is like an online community. In fact, there has to be for that.
Yeah.
Definitely some sort of online. Yeah, that's true. So that's a good thing that would come out of it.
Yeah.
People feel like they.
Like I'm just not. It's just not. I'm not alone. Cause not every, like I. It all depends. Like I'm very introverted too. I think I'm like you. Like I just want to be isolated, and
Yeah.
if something's wrong, I just want everybody to be away. But not everybody's like that. Some people need companionship and need to know that there's something out there.
Yeah, that's true. A community. I know. Maybe that's why they a lot of times like dude, I could not work in a children's hospital.
Oh
That'd
my
be terrible.
god.
Yeah, that'd be so sad.
I got a buddy, Chris Morlock. He used to be we used to be roommates. What up, Chris? I hope you listen to this one. But like he works with like cancer kids and kids with like terminal diseases. I don't know how he does it. He's got a heart of gold.
Yeah.
Like, it cracks me up just like thinking about what he does, and he actually does it.
He's a nurse or something, or a doctor?
Yeah, he's a nurse.
Yeah, that'd be tough, man.
Yeah, he's for real, dude. He's like one of these guys that are just straight up, like if you need anything, he's there for you. You know, a guy's guy. You know,
Where's he living?
I think now he's in Nevada for a little bit. He actually hit me up. He wants to go to Big Sur for a week.
Oh man, you should do that.
I know, we should go.
Big Sur would be awesome.
Yeah.
You know, the problem you're going to have getting into Big Sur is how to get in there, because I think the 101's shut down.
Yeah, you got to go around. I already looked it up.
All the way up to like Santa Cruz and then back down.
Yeah, back
That's gonna
down.
suck, man.
It does suck.
Yeah, that's gonna be like a. It'd be nice to have a helicopter.
Cause
Why don't we have a helicopter?
I just haven't met the right woman yet, I guess.
Dude, back to that Ripple thing real quick. I don't know why it just popped in my mind. Oh, because you said, we're talking about helicopter and I was thinking money.
Helicopters, money, Ripple.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously, yeah. Ripple. Bitcoin. Dude, what's BitConnect? I was reading at the coffee shop that they shut that down.
I think it's an exchange site or something.
They shut it down?
I don't know.
They issued a cease and desist order. Dude, isn't that like a pretty big one?
I have no clue, dude. And like as soon as like it started dropping, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna think about it. Like I'm just cutting it off of my brain.
You should put your cryptocurrencies in like a flash drive.
Oh, I got one.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's right there.
So you don't have. I'm gonna steal it, but no, I'm joking. You don't have a. So if like Coinbase went out of business or got shut down, that flash drive still means you're safe.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Okay, so you can just like upload it to a different exchange.
Yep.
Okay, I see. That's good. Yeah, because man, I like knowing that they can shut these exchanges down at a whim. It's like, God, this shit's dangerous. See, I was asking.
It is dangerous.
I was asking the other Kyle at work, the one that has a bunch.
The other Kyle, yeah.
Well, I probably shouldn't say his full name, but privacy or whatever, respect. But
yeah, respect.
He was saying, I think like you could take your flash drive, like say you can't sell it all because you have a selling limit in the U.S. You could like say it was worth it. You could hop a flight to South Korea and maybe upload it to an exchange over there. Maybe you have to be like within the country limits or something for IP address or something. I don't know. And then maybe you could sell it all off that way. It would be worth it. I mean, you're talking about like a few $1,000s of a flight.
Well, see, I've thought about that. I know what you're saying. See, this is what I think that like people like with a lot of Bitcoin that are trying to get rid of it, they should have friends that they can trust.
In
like
low places.
Yeah, and we can get like a very like 0.05% of whatever they cash out. Because we'll cash it for them in our name and then just give them the money. Like they have to trust us to give us this money, and then we give the money back to them. We should cash it out.
Saying, I would
but we get like a
for
small
you.
percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
A very small percentage. You know,
That
so
way
you don't have to go like
to Korea.
so you don't have to go to crazy places.
Oh, you're saying like if there's a limit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
If there's a limit, that would work. But if for some reason they just shut the exchange down entirely or banned it from the country that you're in,
Then screwed.
well, you just have to fly to another country. I mean, the feds or whoever's not going to stop you for having a flash drive in your bag.
Oh yeah.
Think about the zillions of.
They will now. Thanks, David.
Well, that's just crazy. I mean, it's so discreet to be able to put on a flash drive. It's not like trying to travel with a suitcase of gold.
I know, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. And then if you actually lost your flash drive, you'd be effed, right?
Yeah.
That'd be just bad news. And then what sort of security your flash drive has? Probably like a password that if nobody knows it, there's no way into it, right?
Exactly.
Like some sort of crazy encryption.
So what they do, they have like a key where you have the alphabet and then they have other jumbled up letters that collate with the alphabet.
Okay.
So then you have like a certain code that only you have. You know what is supposed to the cipher. I guess you could say you
like a really really complex. Yours is like Kyle G 1 2 3 4 5.
But it's like 22 characters.
Something crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Yours is like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10
But you don't get to pick it out. Like they just send it to you.
What's crazy though is you realize that if yours was actually Kyle G 1 2 3 4 5, no one would still ever guess it. Like you realize how hard it would be to guess that.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I think about passwords. It's like unless you're some sort of crazy badass hacker, like you're never gonna guess someone's password.
Yeah.
Like your password could like literally be 1 2 3 4 5, and no one's gonna guess it. Dude, unless they get really lucky. You know.
I've had the same password since like middle school.
Yeah,
like,
and it's probably something like no one's gonna guess, like your middle school mascot or something. You know. It's like,
I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody will ever find out what it is because when you say stuff like that, it all of a sudden like somebody finds out what it is.
It's like the first girl you kissed or something.
But I would be amazing. It would amaze me if somebody ever found out what it was. Because it's so far out there. So far out there.
Interesting. Wow. So I should try to guess it now. Does it have does it have to do with the food?
Oh my God! How did you know?
Does it really?
Yeah. All right. We gotta stop now. This is crazy.
We've narrowed
I was just talking about telepathy earlier. It's like it just showed.
Now, what is your weakness with food? I've been to Magpies with you. What flavor did you get at Magpies? Are you a man of chocolate?
I am a man of chocolate.
Yeah, you see, there's a Seinfeld episode that goes just like this, actually. And Kramer has to guess George's password. Oh, yeah. He picks it out almost. It's so funny.
Seinfeld's good.
Yeah. There's some funny scenes from that. It's hilarious. Some of those old episodes. Dude, have you ever seen a casting call for Curb?
Curb Your Enthusiasm? No.
You think that's SAG?
Yeah, it should be.
Definitely. It's HBO, yeah.
If it's not, it should be.
Yeah, I guess you're probably right. It probably would be SAG.
Oh, so what they're doing now, what's crazy right now, is so they're allowing Netflix and companies like that to create content and not pay the SAG actors the full SAG rate. So they pay them a new media rate because it's for Netflix, even though Netflix is worth billions and millions of dollars.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. So they're screwing over actors, and you join a union so you don't get screwed over, and the union is allowing this to happen. It's crazy.
So if you're like on a big TV show that's made for Netflix, you
get paid a drastically lower rate, even if you're SAG.
If it takes off though, it would still have to command. Like if you get a big movie like I know it got canceled, but like House of Cards, I bet Kevin Spacey, I bet he was making some good money.
But I'm saying even down to like the extras, like those people, like I think it's like $200 if on a regular show that's
for
SAG,
yeah.
And if it's
$200 that's not bad.
Oh no! Yeah. But if it's new media, it's $118.
Yeah, it's a lot less.
Yeah.
In LA, you need that extra $80.
Dude. Yeah.
Have you tried getting much? I know it's probably like.
And like you're talking about Netflix, who has billions of dollars.
Yeah.
And they're able to hire people at this lower rate, and it's like, no, that's unfair. That's like straight unfair.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
It's like you got the money, pay me.
Yeah.
I joined this union so I would get that rate. Pay me.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. It's kind of like the whole Harvey thing where there's just always going to be another girl willing to like us.
Yeah. There's always going
to be a new young person that wants to be an actor, and you know what I mean. Like, and they're always going to work for
another Jennifer Lawrence.
Well, it's like 120. So like there'll probably be some guys like, hey, I'll do it for $80.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I look just like that guy, and I'll work for it. And then another guy will pop up and be like, I'll do it for free.
America.
I just want to get on set. There's always
America.
Yeah. That's human nature, man. You know, it's just like human nature. There's always someone, and then get burnt. Like, who is that? Did you ever know that dude? I think his name was Gabe Copley, or I don't know. He always was smiling. He always made the rounds like a Bettina and stuff like that.
No,
okay, never mind. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. It was a guy I thought of like that. This story's going to go nowhere. You don't know who he is.
We're going nowhere.
If you knew who he was, though, you'd be like, oh, that guy. Let's see if I have his number still.
You should call him up. Hey, you're on a podcast of What Do You Believe with David Glick and Kyle Martin Greer.
Oh, you know what? I had the wrong name. That's someone else.
Oh.
Yeah, this guy's a douche. The guy's name again. The guy's name, like I said, if he ever hears this and he rewinds it right now, he's like, wait a second, did he just say my name?
He's calling me a douche.
Dude, he was a douche.
Gabe was a douche.
I took a road trip with him once, man. What a nightmare. It's ridiculous. But yeah, anyways, what else is new, man? Hey, I know where we should go camping. I have an idea. It's called the Ancient Bristlecone Pine Forest or something like that. It's on the east side of Whitney. Have you heard of that? It's like the oldest tree in the world. It's right out here.
All right. Do you know why Mount Whitney is called Mount Whitney?
Because there's a hawk girl named Whitney that someone wanted to mount to pioneer.
No. So when they were building the railroad connecting the two coasts,
yeah,
the Union Railroad, there's a guy. His last name was Whitney, and he was able to contract more of the ground to be. It costs more to make it. So like if it was mountainous region, it would be like $3,000, and if it was flatland, it'd be like $1,000 an acre or a mile. You know what I mean?
I've heard the story actually. Yeah.
So he was able to take flatland and get them to contract it at like the mountainous regions areas. So the American people were paying 3 times as much for them to construct this railroad. He created that deal, and in his honor for creating that deal, they now named the highest peak after him.
That's pretty funny.
Isn't that fucking crazy, bro?
Wait, where's the railroad now? Is it?
Oh, some of it's ripped up, but
Yeah. You're saying is it the railroad that went right through there, right through that area?
Yeah, well, that connected the coasts, East Coast, West Coast,
Yeah.
Transcontinental Railroad.
It's America.
Union Pacific connecting.
Yeah.
But so he ripped off. It's like, oh my God, you ripped off the American people so much, and you made us so much money. The companies that got the contracts, that they named a mountain after the dude.
Yeah. Well,
that's crazy, bro.
It is. I think a lot of like people that are famous figures have probably done unscrupulous things in their life, right? Undignified things. It's probably the most of them is my guess.
Yeah, good job.
Hey, have you been to Mount Whitney?
Not yet, but we're gonna go this summer when it warms up.
Yeah, maybe even. The summer's probably good because it's gonna be cold up there.
Yeah,
it's such a high altitude. That's true. But right now, in this cold time, which actually is not even that cold. It's pretty warm right now. But
it feels amazing.
I know. Yeah, it's crazy. But over there in the desert, I think there's some good spots in the cold weather to go to because the desert's too hot in the summer.
Yeah, I was gonna go to Joshua Tree this past week, but we had to work Thursday. So,
dude, it's a good thing you stayed around.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna go.
Yeah, I was totally gonna go, and then I was like, oh, they might call me, and then I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait. I'm like, they're not gonna call me, and then I go to the grocery store and they call me.
Is that what they called you?
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
It's like I sit there with my like clothes ready, ironed, ready to go to work. Like I'm just sitting here waiting for a phone call.
Yeah,
because that's what you have to do. Sometimes you have to just sit there and wait for a phone call.
Yeah, that place sucks.
Yeah, and I was like,
it's just so off,
I was like, you know what? They're not gonna call me. So I was like, I'm just gonna go to the grocery store. I'm gonna get something to eat, and then as soon as I got to the grocery store, so I couldn't like shop.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They're like, hey, can you come in like an hour? I'm like, yes.
Why do you think they do that? You think someone calls off in the last hour?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like they can't have a pop-up.
I don't sit there and debate with them. I'm just
of course
like,
not. No, yeah. You're just like,
they
whatever,
say, can you come? I say yes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Would you, if you were in the middle of an event like with Patina or something, and you got a call from the hotel, would you try to get out of the event, like say have an emergency or something?
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
It would be tough to get out of that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Not like if you're at an event.
Would Patina even care though? I probably shouldn't even say their name. Huh? We shouldn't even talk about this on the podcast. Well, I feel like,
yes, I totally think they would care, of course.
But their events, it's just, I don't know. It's like somehow the event always goes, it's always understaffed anyways. And there's always complaining. It's always chaotic and stressful, but somehow it always gets done.
It depends. Yeah, it's because of people like me.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to bust your ass. Yeah, I know. Do the work for 2 people that are missing.
Yeah, and now, well, let's not even get into this. There's
yeah.
I'm actually going to write a book about this. I'm going to, like, totally.
You should, man.
I really am going to write a book about the catering in Los Angeles.
You know what's crazy, man? If you go back east, you could probably open up a successful catering company. Oh, you've already thought this one out?
It's already rolling,
But wait, what city? You'd have to be in a bigger city to make it worth it.
Oh no, man, don't worry. It's gonna be
Actually, there's probably tons of weddings, right? I
Yeah.
feel like North Carolina people get married a lot.
Yeah. So
And divorce. You can have divorce celebrations also.
So I was thinking about it. I'm totally jumping the gun here, and I don't think my sister listens to this. But anyways, so
This is hilarious.
her
already.
husband has worked for this company called Bojangles, which is one of my favorite restaurants ever of all time.
Yeah.
But he's worked for them for an amazing long time, and he's been helping them make a lot of money. So now he's him and my sister have bought into this company called Moore's Barbecue. So go eat Moore's Barbecue. You're in North Carolina. Go eat some Moore's Barbecue.
Hey, I've got.
But he's
keep
gonna
going,
run.
yeah.
He's gonna run a company for himself instead of for somebody else. I think it's
Nice.
a good move. But I can also do catering for them when I get there. You know what I mean?
Bojangles. I'm looking.
Bojangles. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's just talk about Bojangles. Bojangles is etched in my soul ever
Oh, it's a
since.
chain.
Yeah.
Oh, they're all over. Bojangles, famous.
I
chicken.
think they're even public.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's stock.
they have stock or something now.
Oh shit, man, that's crazy.
Yeah. I
The
remember
Bojangler's back.
they're so good, dude. You go to Bojangles, get a Bowberry biscuit.
Dude, I'm a pussy though. I don't eat meat.
It's so good, dude.
I don't think they have the
They
best
they have
chicken.
they have even their dirty rice has meat in it. It's delicious.
That's why it's dirty. It might actually be right. They probably could chicken broth makes it look dirty or something.
No,
It
yeah,
looks pretty
yeah, yeah.
good.
I mean, it's delicious. It is a very carnivore kind of place.
Oh yeah, of course.
They do have string beans and corn on the cob, I think, and some mashed potatoes.
It looks pretty good, man. I'm looking at the pictures of the.
But the
biscuits and
food's
all that.
delicious. It's always really good. It's up there.
Is it only
But
in
more-
your state?
No, they're in North Carolina and South Carolina and Virginia, I think, too.
What's that chicken place from Tennessee that just landed in L.A. and it's getting like it'd be like if Bojangles opened a branch out here.
Oh, you're talking about Cracker Barrel.
No, not Cracker
Yeah,
Barrel.
they
dude.
just
That's
opened-
That's hilarious. You know what Cracker Barrel is? I have so many family memories.
They just opened one here.
Really?
In not Los Angeles, but
If I shut my eyes right
it's
now,
in
I'm like-
LA.
and I place myself, I'm like, that family memory of Cracker Barrel, that went bad. This family memory of Cracker Barrel, that went bad. I'm like, and this time my grandparents were there, that was a disaster.
You don't like Cracker Barrel?
No, I don't know what it is.
I eat there every time I go home, dude.
Cracker Barrel is just like so comedic to me. It's like, let's go to crack. I don't know, dude. It's like,
You can go play some checkers.
yeah, and like, what's up with the gift store, man?
Go sit in some rocking chairs and play some checkers.
like who goes to get brunch on a Sunday morning before church or after church?
It's delicious.
And then on their way out, they're like, you know what? I think I need a broom and a rocking chair.
Country people do.
Dude, Cracker Barrel's gift shop is the funniest franchise restaurant gift shop you'll ever see. 'Cause they pull it off. They make you think that it's like made by Amish people or something, but it's not. It's made by people in China. Like, yeah, that's why it's all made in China, man. It's like it really does look like a country store, and they have like the stupidest shit in there, man. Like, what do they have? Like, yeah, rocking chairs, brooms.
Dancing Santa Clauses.
Do they have that? at Christmas
Yeah,
or
during the
for lights?
holidays or Christmas trees or a
What
lot
else?
of candy, a whole lot of candy. They used to put-
Candy, yeah, that's true. They do have a lot of candy.
but I mean, their
like weird
breakfast.
candy too.
Yeah, their breakfast is delicious. Their country cooking is delicious. You get the chicken and pastry, man, or chicken and dumplings. Like
Back then, I
that
thought
stuff
it was
is so good.
Yeah, I thought it was really good back then, but like now that I'm older and I see that it's probably just like chain food, don't you think that like that other place you said is better, Bojangles?
Well, they're both really good.
Yeah, okay.
I
yeah.
eat them both every time I go
Fair
back.
enough.
I eat Moore's Barbecue too. Woo!
So there's a difference. I'm surprised I've never talked to you about this because I love barbecue, even though I'm vegetarian. It messes it up. But
Yeah.
there's Kansas City barbecue, there's Texas barbecue, and then there's Tennessee barbecue is probably its own style, and there's I've seen it. North Carolina has its own style of barbecue.
Dude, there's different styles within North Carolina.
Yeah, in North Carolina, one of the signatures like it's a little bit sweeter, right? Aren't they a little bit bigger on sweetness?
Well, I mean, dude, I think more you go to the south, it's more like tomato base, and but
Yeah, I'll have to
where I grew up is like straight up vinegar. It's like
Really?
the main ingredient
Yeah.
is usually Bragg's vinegar.
Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, there's a secret recipe that has
Not
been
bad.
around for years and years and years. My dad knows, but I haven't yet been taught it.
Dude, there's no good barbecue in LA. If somebody brought out good barbecue out here, I think they can make a little killing. Like these barbecue places out here that they think they're good, like Beechwood Barbecue down in Long Beach, they have great beer. I tasted some of their barbecue sauce. It's a joke.
Yeah.
I was like, get the fuck. Like, you guys don't even know what you're doing. You guys, like, you need a dose of helping from some Texans and Kansas City people or something.
There's a place right here that's supposed to be St. Louis Barbecue.
It's a joke, right?
Yeah, it's dry as hell,
man,
dude. I'm like,
And I saw them.
I tried twice, and I was like, that's enough.
Yeah, dude. LA, for all the good food that they have and all the international food, it's so bizarre that no one has opened up shop out here and just, like, cleaned up on barbecue. Because if you sold barbecue and beer out here and you did it, like, just the right way, it would be like one of those places that has a line out the door all the time.
Well, my uncle, James Grady, what's up, Uncle James? He's been telling me I should open up a food truck here and do barbecue. But I'm like, dude, I have not even the kind of money to do that. But
it would take some money.
It would take a lot of money, dude. It would take a lot.
As much as you think, man. Because you can rent those trucks. There's actually like big companies out here that specialize in renting out trucks to help people.
Renting out food trucks.
Yeah, and I think if you had like 20,000, you could probably start a food truck and take a stab at it.
Yeah, I'm not even close to that.
Yeah,
I got like
sell off your Ripple.
I got like $2.07 in my savings account.
Sell all your assets. It's like, dude, just sell your bikes.
Oh no, not my bikes. I love my bikes.
They're worth $20,000.
They're worth $1 billion. I have 4 bikes. Every time I have somebody new that's never been to my house, they're like, why do you have 4 bikes?
That's pretty funny.
Every single time.
You know what's weird, man, is like, I don't think I've ever once asked you about your bikes, have I?
I don't think so, no. I appreciate that. See, that's why I like you. You're good. You don't judge me.
Dude, I don't judge you because I'm completely like oblivious to it. Like, yeah, there's a pile of bikes in the corner. He's probably stealing them through this podcast. He's stealing them and selling them.
I'm not. I've actually had 2 stolen from me.
That sucks.
So,
you never figured out who stole it? Didn't someone pick up your bike from outside?
Yeah, from my patio. Somebody took my bike from my patio. And actually, oh my God, somebody took. So, I have one of those Coleman stove. I had one in the back of my car. And
someone stole your stove?
Somebody stole my stove. And they took out my center. They opened up my center console, and there's like this little like change tray. They took the whole tray out, and I found the tray like down the road.
Oh,
yeah, that happened.
They literally opened up your car?
Yeah.
That's
So
nuts,
I don't know how they got in my car, because usually every single night before I go to sleep, I lock my doors and it goes deeker.
Wait,
and
but
every single night, like I don't know how they got in my car.
Doesn't your car not lock in the back? I thought you told me there's a lock.
Don't say that on the fucking.
Well, okay, first of all, anyone that's listening to this is not going to rob your apartment. And then probably anyone that knows where you live, they would get in there. And also, you can just edit this out.
I don't want to edit it out.
Any homeless person's not going to watch this. Like,
but I'm saying that means that somebody had been watching me. You know what I mean?
Well, no.
And that kind of freaks me out.
I don't think anyone's watching you, and there's like, wait a second.
But I don't think somebody would come and try to like, I think they would try to do the side, either the passenger's door or the side door. But why would you try to even open a boot if the side door was closed? I feel like somebody had to be watching me and see that I didn't unlock my doors to undo my boot.
It's possible, I bet. Have you ever seen security footage of people robbing cars? Sometimes they'll like literally just really quickly run up to a car and open all doors and then run to the next one. It's like they have it down. You go see, like, go to Live Leak and go look security footage. Like there's videos of guys going through Walmart parking lot. Do logos like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If none of them open, they'll go to the next one. 1, 2, 3, and they just like, I mean, they kind of have it down. They have a pretty good system. They just like straight up jog down the street looking for cars.
Well, they got in my car.
Yeah.
They took out my change. They took my stove.
Here's a question though: if you arm your car, like you set it lock, and then that back door opens, will the alarm?
Well, sometimes it locks, sometimes it doesn't. It's a hit or miss.
Okay, but say you press lock on your remote, the back door doesn't lock, it misses, and then it's opened up manually. Will the alarm get set off?
No.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, that sucks. Then.
But they would have to crawl back out the way they came in.
If they're homeless, they
close it.
I'm sure they have no problem crawling out. You know they're homeless. That's the fact that all they stole from your car was a stove and a box of change.
Those bastards, man.
Blake one time had his truck broken.
I was so mad, dude.
Yeah, dude. All they stole from Blake's truck, he had like entire bag full of really, like, I think he said he had like 10,000, like something a lot, like a ton of gear. He had like a really nice Apple MacBook Pro like that. You know, he had the cameras, all that stuff in there, like the Sony 5D or whatever. They skipped all that stuff. All they stole from his car was the bag of change in the middle and his bag of apples. They left like
They did the same thing to me, dude. I had my camera bag. I had
almost people.
I had like
cameras,
maybe
apparently.
$4,000 worth of equipment.
And they're so homeless that they don't even know they can Craigslist that stuff. Like
It was crazy.
that's why they're never going to listen to this podcast. Like I don't even think they know that they can sell that stuff, electronics. They don't even care to go to a pawn shop. They're just in for like really, really quick opportunistic stuff. Like I walked back to my bike one time. It was locked up, and there was a homeless guy stealing. I had like a bungee cord wrapped around the backside of it. He wasn't even trying to steal my bike. He was stealing my bungee cord. It's like, back off, homeless guy.
Dude, things are getting bad. I'm getting out of LA, bro. I feel like
Dude, there's homeless people all over LA.
they're becoming more
Brazen?
just more and more homeless people.
Oh,
like,
dude,
like taking the
73% or something crazy like that.
taking the train down to the Blue Line down to Long Beach.
Long Beach, yeah.
Oh
Sketchy.
my God, dude!
Yeah.
It is ridiculous.
I think it used to be even worse.
You think it used to be worse?
Because I've never had trouble physically where I thought I was going to get jacked or anything like that. Like I'll even sleep or meditate on the train. I've never been worried about getting jacked, but I heard that in the past on the train, people would, you might get fucked with.
Right.
Because the Blue Line's been around. That's the first rail line that opened out here. It's been around since like 1990 or something. It's been around. And so I think in the past, it's like, dude, imagine going on the Blue Line through South Central back in the 90s. That shit would be sketchy, man. Or through Compton. I
wouldn't do it.
No.
I wouldn't be here.
Could actually be dangerous.
Here, let's go live. And
Yeah. No, I need to get back down
Yeah.
south. Speaking of going south.
Speaking of going south, all right, check it out. Here we go. Gonna go live. I gotta exercise the demons. Don't forget.
Are you talking about what I think you're talking about?
I'm not talking about taking a poop.
I just realized you want to talk about that on the podcast. I don't even know if we're talking about the same thing, so I'm just going
I
to.
don't think we're talking about the same thing. Get out of here, demons! Get out of here! Get on out there!
Is this Facebook Live?
Yeah. Hey,
Hello.
welcome to What Do You Believe?
Dude, on one of these, I'm just going to be bent over, like speaking on my butt cheeks like Ace Ventura the whole time. And I'm never going to break character.
I want to ask you a few questions. Pardon me. Yeah, Jim Carrey's gone crazy, dude. I have friends who are like, man, Jim Carrey's so enlightened. I'm like, man, Jim Carrey is crazy. Like, now I'm not talking about like, he's crazy. I'm talking about he's lost his mind. Jim Carrey's lost his mind, guys.
He was talking about it. Have you seen that speech where he talks about his dad?
No. Tell me about it.
He talks about his dad like dying and stuff like that. Anyways, yeah, I was like, dude, Jim, you shouldn't be talking about your dad's passed away. Like, you should be using your dad as an example. He's dead. He can't even defend himself.
This is what I think.
He's
So
depressed.
he every time I see some kind of interview with him, he's like talking about all this. Oh yeah, we are nothing and we are one. We are all blah 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 blah. Talking all this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And like, I'm like, Jim, if you really believe in all this stuff that you're yakking about, bro, you'd give away all this money that you've accumulated and go live this life that you say you should live.
Yeah, totally. And also, you wouldn't be trying to like talk about that on like you wouldn't be getting dressed up and going to these events. To talk about it on
exactly.
camera. Like, dude, if you're really meditative or whatever your situation, just like go to India. Like, go seek out like true enlightenment wherever it's at.
Yeah. You're still here. You're still in the public eye acting crazy. Well,
yeah.
Like what? Like Like I'm not. Not crazy. Like crazy. What's that dude's name? That you told me about does the podcast too. That comedian.
Joe Rogan?
No, the comedian. That the older guy, Newman. What's his name?
Boy, I don't know.
He used to be in the Man Show.
I've never seen the Man. I've never seen the Man Show.
You guys, has anybody seen the Man Show?
Wait, are you talking about the thing where he's walking with a selfie stick?
No, not him. Oh God, I can't believe I can't think of his name. I think you told me about it.
Really?
Yes.
Tell me some more. This is gonna be fun.
It's a comedian.
Watch.
It's a comedian. He used to be on SNL. He talks like this. He goes, "Hey." He used to do the
Weekend
Report. What's his name?
The tall guy.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
But anyways, he did an interview with Jim Carrey, and he was like, "Oh, Jim, how you doing?" And Jim's like, "Oh, I'm like, this new person," but he's still doing this like outlandish kind of crazy, like absurdism, like he's still playing this character. Like he's not him. He's never himself. Like I think he doesn't know who he is anymore.
Norm Macdonald.
Amen.
Yeah. Was he on the Man Show?
Yeah.
I don't even know what the Man Show is. I thought that was a news show on.
Oh, the Man Show. Oh yeah, Jimmy Kimmel used to be on the Man Show.
Nah, I never saw it.
Before he was like crying.
Dude, Jimmy Kimmel cries all the time.
Yeah. At first, look.
Why is he always crying about something?
The first time
dude,
when he was crying about his son, he got me. I was like, oh my god, dude, that's so touching.
I knew the whole thing.
But then when he got to the whole it's about our healthcare, I was like, oh man, you SOB.
You mean like later on in the same speech?
Yeah. I was like, oh man, it's like, you got me. Oh, I can't believe you got me. And then he did it again on something else. I was like,
You think like his handlers are telling him he has to cry or he's going to lose his shit?
Oh yeah, he sold his soul, bro. They're like,
I think you're right, man.
they're like, okay, monkey, this is your job today.
Dude, I really think it is. He's like, I have to cry. They're like, you want your paycheck?
This is what you'll say.
Dude, that's the same thing I think with Colbert Show.
Yeah, what do you guys think? You think Jimmy Kimmel? You think he cries too much?
Does anybody even ever watch Jimmy? I've never ever in my entire
I don't think
life.
I watched one episode. Who watches Jimmy Kimmel? I don't watch Jimmy Kimmel.
Well, who sits down at night? It's like, I'm going to sit down and catch the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
I don't know.
No one does.
Does anybody watch that? I don't know. There's a couple people watching. We got 2 people watching. We're killing it.
How can you tell if people watch the Jimmy Kimmel Show?
Oh, now we only got 1 people watching. 1 person.
Oh, watching us right now.
Yeah.
Hey, that's actually a better question. What's more likely? Is someone going to watch us or watch Jimmy Kimmel live?
I think that people would want to watch us. What do you think?
Hey, at least they know us, right?
Yeah. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
So what did we talk about? Let's do a little recap. We talked about
We kind of just rambled and kind of like got back into the podcast mode, right?
like we always do.
Yeah.
We talked about Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, Clint
We
Eastwood.
talked about how Bitcoin's going down. We talked about
Yeah.
um
That was pretty much it. The stock market crashed today, right? The stock market went down. Bitcoin
stock
went
market
down.
did it crash today?
A lot. Yeah. Big
Whoa.
time. Dude, on Friday it went down 666 points.
Damn
An
it.
ominous number.
And check it out.
And then today it went down 1,100 points.
Oh, we talked about the Phantom Thread a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, that's probably like the best thing we talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Phantom Thread.
go watch the Phantom Thread. It's pretty good. It made me laugh a few times.
Yeah.
I liked it.
There's definitely some comedy in there for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. And dude, his chick is poisoning him. That basically just sums up every relationship, right? Oh wait, sorry guys. Sorry guys. Don't rewind. Is that the big secret? Well, but pretty early on, you know that she's gonna do that, right?
Just because you see her and it's like she looks crazy. She's got the crazy eyes.
No, pretty early on, they kind of like allude to it with the mushroom cutting. It's just later on. You don't know how. I'm not gonna tell you how the movie ends, but the ending of the movie did catch me off guard.
Yeah, I was like,
Did you know that was gonna happen?
no.
No, neither did I.
Yeah,
And did you know that was who she was talking to without saying who it was? You know how like throughout the entire movie she's kind of like talking. It's like almost like a voiceover. What do you call it? Like
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize that at the very final scene it reveals who she's talking to.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was who she was talking to. Here,
because you got to watch the movie.
Yeah, you guys have to watch it. You guys have to watch
Phantom Thread's pretty good. You should watch Phantom Thread. Hey, Chris Morlock, I talked about you on the podcast today.
Woohoo!
Talked about being a cool guy, and yeah, you can watch it if you really care. If you really care.
James Grady. Wait, James Grady. Are you
James Grady? Oh, we talked about Uncle
are you
James.
related to Chris
Uncle
Grady?
James, we talked about you today too. He's trying to start a blog.
Oh, cool.
So check out my Uncle James. I think it's called What's Hot for James Grady or something like that. What is it, James? Uncle James? Tell me what it is. He's hot. I don't know. It has something to do with Texas Pete. He loves Texas Pete.
Why does the music thing pop up and down like that?
What music thing?
There's a little musical note bouncing up and down.
I don't see it.
Oh, give it a minute. It was just there.
Anyways, so
It's like a
yeah,
flea.
We talked about some cool stuff today, I guess. What do you think?
I was just waiting. I know. As soon as you look away, the musical note on your computer is gonna pop back up. It goes like this. It goes like.
Oh, that's iTunes. I have to update iTunes. It's horrible. I hate iTunes. I think.
Look, there it is. It's like a bug or something.
My prediction, I think Apple's going down.
Dude, Apple, I think so too, man.
They're going to go down, dude.
Yeah.
Apple's
Even though
going
they're making,
down.
Like, record sales. I don't know.
Yeah.
Why is everyone buying Apple?
Because they're brainwashed. One day they're going to go, it's not worth it.
I think that these Android, dude, $1,000 for a cell phone?
It's ridiculous,
dude.
dude.
A better picture. Yeah, it is.
So ridiculous. Oh.
There it was. There it is. There it is. Yeah.
That's iTunes. Oh, I should
swat it.
Also, at the end of this video, below this video, I'm gonna put a link to this new face recognition software they're coming out with.
Sounds creepy.
It is, dude. So you can take a webcam, and one of the demonstrations they showed, this guy is talking into a webcam, and it shows Donald Trump's face, and Donald Trump is saying all this stuff that the guy's saying.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah,
that's
been around for a bit.
Crazy. Yeah, it happened 2 years ago.
Yeah,
and I didn't know it. I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, man, that stuff. Like, yeah, I've seen some crazy videos of doctored videos of like campaign speeches from Hillary Clinton.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We should watch them. Right.
The audiences are fake. Like there's no audience there.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's really creepy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, I want to see that.
It's kind of like that stuff you're talking about, where you just like the computer technology is insane. I mean, you just add an audience. Like they added an entire layer, like an entire upper level that didn't exist.
No way.
Yeah, swear. Yeah, it's really nuts. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the video I was watching was fake, but I think it's as easy to do as what you were just talking about.
Yeah, it's happening. Watch out. Don't always believe what you see these days on TV.
Yes.
Because we might not be real. We might be. Anyways, thanks for joining us for today. Thanks for we're gonna end it on that one.
What if I wasn't real? What if I was like a little computer image you created? You're podcasting by yourself.
I mean, technically, science can't prove that any of this is real. It could all be some kind of virtual reality matrix thing that's connected to my brain, and everything could be a figment of my imagination.
It's possible.
If you believe in Neil deGrasse Tyson's theories. But I believe that...
I don't know his stuff.
I believe that this is reality. Like, I'm here, you're here. I believe we're real.
Seems it, man.
I believe I don't know... Like, you're not my subconscious playing out a fantasy of mine.
I believe in magpies. I think magpies would be pretty tough to replicate.
Ooh, you want to go to magpies?
Right now? If you drop me off at the red line afterwards, sure.
Oh, okay, cool.
You want to, for real?
Yeah. All right, so we're going to magpies.
All right.
Take it easy, guys.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for joining in.